It's just
But not
yeast
at the 8. So
and salt and your butter, your lard, because they use real lard. And they'd have she always made hers with milk, but she could use powdered milk too, and she mix it in with the thing. But they just mix it, and they let it rise.
What are you gonna do?
They just let it rise.
They say you're supposed to contribute
About 3
10% of your
times. The
income,
third
so-
time after it's risen, then they take it and they make it in those loaves, and they put it there, and they let it rise again. And this time they've got the oven out there. They've got all kinds of wood, natural wood in there, and they get it really, really hot. And then they take a mop of rags that's wet, and they bring out all the ashes and clean it out real good. And while they're cleaning it out real good to where there's no ashes in there, then they throw some straw in there to see if it starts burning. It's still too hot. That's how they test it. If it goes in there and it doesn't burn, then they clean it out and take big long paddles with where they might have 3 or 4 loaves of bread on there. And they stick it all the way in the back, and they might get maybe, depends on how big the oven is. My mama's oven would take about 25 loaves.
Wow.
And then they take the gunny sack. They had gunny sacks. They would wet them real, real good. They cover the top where the hole is. They cover that. Then they cover the door with the gunny sacks. But like I said, they wet them real good. Put it on there. And they'd leave them in there for about an hour or so. Then they'd open it up, check it out. If it was nice golden brown, it was ready to come out.
So you gotta do the DNA and then break it up.
They bring it out and they wipe it off and everything. Cover it and take it in the house. But they still make it like that out in Laguna. They still make it like that, and they have the store up
has like 3
in.
kids in her. She's like,
If you ever go up the I-40 from up to Albuquerque, well, there's Casablanca. They have the Dancing Eagle there, the casino, and on the other side of the casino they have a store there. But they have fresh bread there all the time.
When you get to us, and I got some.
There's another one up a ways from there. If you're
like Dad got it.
66 highway.
They're Spanish.
66 runs all the way through the reservation where the
Mom
homes
has
are.
like maybe
Yeah,
5.
the freeway's way over here,
Like
way
3
off.
to 5. They're like.
But they also have, when you get to the end of it, in Laguna, the village of Laguna, they also have stores there where you can go in and purchase bread. There's one woman, they've been making that bread for years, and they sell it
They
in
put them in
store.
like the Chihuahua.
But you can go in and buy the bread that's made in the ovens.
Well, this one he said yesterday, said he had just made the night before.
Yeah.
So we're gonna probably cut it open this evening.
If it's too darn hard, well, just, soften it up a little bit and then slice it and then just pop it in the toaster and put some butter and jelly on it or whatever.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
And you need to get somebody to teach your daughter how to make some fried bread.
No.
And then you can have Indian tacos.
She is not a full-fledged domestic engineer yet.
Well, you better teach her how to be one.
That's the first thing she says. What's a domestic engineer? Is it a housewife?
No, I'm thinking about what goes into the fry bread.
Her son is an engineer. Her daughter's an
Nothing
engineer.
goes in the fried bread.
Her
The only thing
husband's
that's
an
going to go in the
engineer.
fried bread is your milk, your salt, and your baking powder.
And no lard.
No lard because you're going to fry it in lard. And
There
if
you
you're
go.
see,
Oil, yeah.
to make it even easier,
Like my percentage is a little bit
even
higher.
easier,
at one
you
point.
use self-rising
I was like,
flour
I'm more native than my mom.
because it already has the salt
Now it's
and the
gone back
baking
down.
powder. All you got to do, I always use powdered milk. Powdered milk, or you can use the canned milk and do half and half.
She tried to do it first.
Warm
She
water.
tried,
Nice warm water. and you just mix it. It's going to be sticky, but you don't want to get it real hard when you're kneading it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of flour to it till it gets to the consistency where you can work with it. And then just take it and start cutting little balls off of it.
Roll it out.
Put some flour on there. Have your pan over there full of lard or oil. And just roll it out like a big tortilla. Put it in there. Put it in there and fry it. And then just leave it there for a few minutes. On the edges, it'll start turning brown. Turn it over, put it to the side, take it out, put it there. It's ready to eat.
Because I've made beignets before. I mean, because the Indian fry bread kind of puffs up a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's probably about kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, basically.
Now, the closest thing that they have to the Indian fried bread down there is a funnel cake.
Everybody's got funnel cakes.
But you got to get it. Like me, I tell them I want the funnel cake, but don't put no sugar on it. The powdered sugar is what they do.
Yeah, they told us we were related to royalty. Didn't you say something? We're related to royalty.
Yeah, you saw your royal lambs. When you got to the cliff and looked down, that's where it was.
Oh yeah, you don't want to tell them that joke.
No. But,
Oh no.
do you want to exchange phone numbers or something? And then you could maybe ask Chester if he wanted to.
Yeah, I'll call him when I get home and let him know how the visit went and everything. Because he couldn't come. He was going to a reunion. They have these reunions every year. And he says, a lot of them we're all getting old and up in age, he says, and we're all dying off, so we're waiting for the last one. And they go every year for these reunions, and it just happened to be the time he was going for a reunion.
Yeah.
And he says, too bad, he says, we couldn't have met him halfway, maybe in Phoenix or someplace, he says, or even over this way, he says, to where we could have all got together, he says, but I'm not going to be here, Dorothy. He says, I've already made plans. He says, this is something we do every year.
Yeah.
And I says, no, don't worry about it. I says, we're going to go. And I says, I'll let you know. He says,
I just like,
brother. See, my dad never mentioned Richard. He never mentioned him to us. He had no inkling he had another brother.
Well, see, on the other side, Eunice's side, they knew about him.
Yeah. He
Wow.
talked. They say he talked a lot about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because he raised those kids. He didn't really raise him and Chad, her and Chad.
And he didn't raise you.
And he didn't raise you.
Yeah, he didn't raise me, but
Well, and see, she said, I don't understand why they didn't tell us about him, or no, why he didn't keep in touch with you. And he did us. And I told her, I said, well, if you ever think about it, the only reason why he kept in touch with you guys is because Grandma Thelma raised Chester. And so by Chester being with Grandma Thelma, well, that's his mother, and there's that connection,
So
where they stayed.
Grandma Thelma would be your
Grandmother.
Your grandmother. Thelma is your grandmother.
Your
So
dad's
dad was
mother.
keeping in touch with his mother, and that's how they kept in touch with him.
okay. But as time went on, and my mother passed away, we think that I'm not sure if there was animosity between them or not, but if he would have tried to contact me, she would not. Keep it to herself.
See?
You might have felt the way my mother felt.
We don't know if he tried or not, but
And she didn't
according
allow
to
it.
what they said when we went there, this one woman knew the family, all of them.
When they went to South
Georgia.
Carolina, but he went to Georgia and he saw his
And
gravesite.
I found this one woman. We found this one woman by asking directions, and she says, I know exactly where he's buried. I know him very good in his family.
Yeah. I don't know how much.
So she was
big
very,
is the
had a
space
lot of
on it, right?
information. And like she says, we were
like
there
a-
with the church and there was his grave right there.
It has to
Big,
be more than that.
big stone on it. It was beautiful.
Was he with Eunice? Were they in a double grave?
No, they were both
It's
buried
still
together.
moving.
Okay.
And the children was
Yeah, it
cremated
says
and their little
Yeah, it says
graves was alongside
it's been going for 2
theirs.
hours,
Oh, like a family plot.
Yeah.
and it looks like it has 2 hours left.
And
But
Is there a space for her there?
Turned off, so I don't know about that. So it could be like a
she
5 to 6 hour thing. but it
told
has
us
to
a
be
lot
pretty big
about
drive.
the family, and we did not realize that the daughters were all dead.
Is it an SD card?
And they all died of cancer.
No,
Well,
one did.
He, my grandpa used to do the tobacco, and the wife did the tobacco too. You know, the chewing tobacco. Did the girls do that too?
I don't know if the girls did that too, but I know Eunice was heavy on the stuff.
Yeah.
Had that spit can every place she went.
Oh,
Yeah, when he came, he had that.
He
had
wasn't
that
smoking,
can.
but he was chewing tobacco or no.
Well, you chewed that for a little while.
yeah. When I was in the oil field, and I threw it away.
So I don't know what really took him. His heart, because I know he had a defibrillator or something in his chest. Because when he was out there in Arizona that time, he called the doctor. He says, "I said, what are you going to do, Dad?" He says, "I'm going to call the doctor." He says, I gotta get in touch with the doctor every day so he can check my
Pacemaker.
heart." He says, "I got a pacemaker in there, and he's got to check it to make sure the battery don't run out." I says, "Okay, you can do that on the phone." He says,
I
"Yeah."
thought it was just an audio
He was
thing.
talking to the doctor.